So why are you looking at me right now, watching this video online or somewhere in the internet space?
We're launching our crowdfunding campaign and we definitely need your help in this process.
So back in January, we released our first 2D animated short film, Jennie, and ended up having a great response from the audience and even from critics as we ended up winning a few awards, some awards overseas in Italy. As we kind of started to look at how could we do another short film, the story of motion started to come to life after I saw the film Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
So we're trying to build off of that and create something that's even more ambitious, which is where motion comes in.
What brought me back for motion definitely was just an opportunity to get back into animation, especially working with a team that had solidly produced Jennie.
Yeah, I think Jennie was the starter for me. Like, I saw so many good things that happened in Jennie, and I saw how the role of a character designer, how it needs to be done right so the animators can actually do their job. And
I definitely want to take what we learned from Jennie and push it forward and really
do it better.
The story of motion is about new beginnings. It's about new starts. It's about kind of what it means to actually step into a new season of life and embrace it.
We kind of exist in this very divided culture and we just don't connect anymore. We don't talk anymore. We hide ourselves in our own worlds and in our phones. And we wanted to craft a story because we wanted to kind of override that division and find what unites us. We took that and we formed two characters, one male, one female, and put them in those very opposite situations to juxtapose them and kind of just set them loose in the city of Chicago, Illinois. They either seem to be trying too hard and trying to force everything in their life, trying to make, a square peg go into a round hole, or they simply were too fearful to even try to put the puzzle into its place. And by finding each other, seeing that opposite mirror image, they were able to find themselves and actually accept the change that life was offering them.
For me as an artist, I always am very passionate about drawing things and designing things that have to do with my life stage, new to the adult world, new to life.
The idea was if Jennie, a film about a little girl moving from her home in Italy to America, was about saying goodbye, our new film Motion is about saying hello.
This process, different from all others, involved a huge team.
It's a collaboration between recent college graduates and current college students who, many of them, this may be the biggest project that they've ever worked on.
We have 30 team members right now, and we've only been in production for 4 months now. The idea is that we're gonna grow to hopefully 70.
I think it's really fun for all of us to kind of band together and feel like we are doing something important, and some of us take those bigger roles and get to have a really professional experience. I think it's really good for our own personal development and also just for our creative spirits. It's nice to know that we're making something that a lot of people will enjoy.
I'm going to be working with our animation team, making sure that they stay on track with our head of story, which is Tanner, as well as our director of photography, Malcolm Watt. We're going to be working together to make sure that it makes sense visually, but also works well with the story. We had a script that was finalized, as well as a lot of great concept art from a ton of our artists, including Amy Rohr, who's done a lot of amazing work for this project. From there, we're going to be moving into character design, environmental, and background design.
The artwork in the film itself is already very bold and loud in this concept, and I wanted to reflect that in the music as well. The crossing of all kinds of textures and styles.
It's an eclectic group of a lot of really creative people from different walks of life, from all over the world, different states and cities, different music backgrounds coming together to collaborate.
And now that I have the ability to create this story through vivid imagery and cinematography and lighting, I really want this story to resonate well with you.
Clearly you're here looking at this crowdfunder as we're hoping to raise about $10,000 for this production.
It costs a lot of time and resources to be able to put out this final product that you guys are going to be able to see. That's why we need your help.
We are interested in hiring a number of specialized animators for this project in particular, whether that be actually hiring them or having access to programs, anything to make sure that they have all the tools that they need to create this project.
From a marketing standpoint, any money that we get in our budget will go towards furthering the promotion of the film. The more eyes on it, the better. So if we can share it and promote it with people that we don't know and put it into festivals and any sort of distribution that we can get, if you love the story, more people will get to love the story because of that.
So we hope you join us on this journey. It's something that we're really excited about. We're gonna be working on this film for a year. Hopefully this video and this crowdfunder and this production in general shows you that this is what passion looks like in action. The thing that we really want is for you just to come alongside us and see how a group of young adults can bring a story to life.
We are super excited to have you guys here, and once again, thank you again for your donation. We're super excited to have you a part of this process with us.
Life often takes us to places that we don't expect, but we shouldn't cling tightly to this image that we once had. We should very oftentimes release and let life take us where it will, because oftentimes that's even better than what we could have dreamt of ourselves. And that is motion.